Konnichiwa. Welcome to JJVA. Today, let's study together, and I'll show you how I currently learn Japanese as a beginner. Thank you for coming along to my study session. Grab a notebook and let's get started. As you may know, I live in Japan and I have the best husband who happens to be Japanese, which helps. Most of my friends speak little English, which motivates me a lot. I didn't know how to consistently study until last year, and I believe I've created a system that works. My biggest tip is to study a little bit every day, using fun methods. I usually do between 5 minutes to half an hour on Duolingo and Ankii flashcards daily, also the Write Japanese app if I feel like it. These apps are great because you can do them easily in your free time. When I first started studying Japanese, I bought the Super Duolingo yearly subscription after seeing if I could use it consistently for a month while still in England. The subscription held me accountable because I'd paid money to learn Japanese, and now I've hit over a 200-day streak, so it worked to form the habit of daily practice. Although I find Duolingo fun, I wouldn't use it as your only resource because I feel like the order that they teach you things is sometimes a little strange. I also do language immersion such as watching films in Japanese with no subtitles and talking to people in Japanese as much as possible. It's crucial to chat with native speakers, but for me it's a great excuse to hang out with my friends. I always have the apps Jisho and Google Translate to hand to make the conversation smoother. Sometimes the translations are a little strange, so I try not to rely on them too much, but it does make a good laugh. Along with my mini daily studies, I have sit-down sessions between 1 and 3 times a week. I start by writing my name in katakana and kanji. Especially now I have a Japanese surname, I often need to write it quickly when filling out paperwork. Next is hiragana and katakana. In the beginning, I used to cross-check the stroke order with the app Write Japanese. In Japan, writing is often regarded as the same importance as art, so it's important to get the stroke order right. Make sure to create a vocabulary dictionary to keep on track with new words you encounter. I've made mine in the back of my writing book, and I revise it by reading out loud in these sessions. Next up, I do homework assignments from my italki teacher, whom I see once a week. We work on the Genki textbooks. I love the lessons because they hold me accountable and keep me motivated. Also, my sensei is super nice. In between lessons, I read a chapter of the Genki textbook that we are working on and write down the unknown vocabulary in my jisho. I also watch ToKini Andy on YouTube for the Genki grammar explanations. I want to share with you some valuable online resources that I've not mentioned yet, but have been instrumental in my Japanese learning journey. First up is Memrise, which teaches you phrases using short videos of native speakers and writing quizzes. Next is free books, where you can listen and follow along to, you guessed it, free books in your chosen language. Quizlet is a good flashcard app similar to Ankii. I just switch between the two depending on how I feel. Tofugu has good online resources. They have a good hiragana and katakana quiz and ebook. The ebook uses imagery and stories to help memorize the kana, so it's pretty good for visual learners. I recently downloaded an app called Mochi Kanji, which is meccha kawaii and seems good for kanji, so I'll see how I get along with that. As someone with the attention span of a puppy, I would say that my biggest tip to stay consistent is just to make it fun. I've tried to learn Japanese countless times in the past, and I thought that you had to read and listen to dialogue for 5 hours straight every day to be successful at it, but every time I would burn out and give up. Now I make it fun. I motivate myself with fun materials and I don't overload myself, so I look forward to the next session. I've never been so consistent with Japanese learning because of this, and I really believe that this is the best way for someone with neurospicy tendencies like myself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more language learning content. Mata ne! See you in the next video.